Welcome to the Friends for a Better Buffalo 4th Annual Excellence in Education Awards Red Carpet Preview. Presented by Friends for a Better Buffalo, with presenting sponsors West Her Automotive, Canisius College Academic Talent Search Program, WBBZ-TV 7 ABC, and thanks to a host of businesses for their support of teachers, principals, and support staff at Buffalo Public, Private, and Charter Schools. Now, on to the Red Carpet Show.
Good evening, I am Mia Badger, and welcome to the Excellence in Education Awards. It's certainly a great night to honor those who serve our community in education.
My name's Alexia Ivanovich, and it is an honor to be here. We've met so many incredible people. There is immense talent here in Buffalo, and rightfully so that we're acknowledging and awarding them tonight.
So let's get the night started. How important is this night?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. You have people who are really shaping the lives of our young people, and they're pouring into them in so many ways.
That's right.
And to be able to lift them up and to say, you know, we honor you, we thank you for all you do.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's such an important night. I'm so grateful that we're a part of it, and I want to just say thank you to Friends for a Better Buffalo as well.
Resources in the community are really, really important, and education and kids are. How am I going to say this? Education is a passport to the future.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. We can't do anything without good education.
Well, you know, education is an important key, right? And so being excellent in education means that you're giving back and you're teaching the youth to come up and you're giving them knowledge. So with excellence in education, I think about the forward generation. I think about the kids going forward and learning with bright minds.
Like, wait, what? Is this a fake email? Like, what? I'm a finalist or something? This is really, really amazing. So it was I was very humbled and grateful. I do know the colleague that nominated me, and I feel like teachers have a lot going on in the classroom, and we've had a rough couple of years. And sometimes we just have to focus on what's in our four walls, and that's all we can do, because the power is sometimes out of our hands. But the fact that somebody notices that we're taking that initiative and just doing what we can in where we have and in our own classrooms, it means a lot.
What are you most excited for tonight?
Just seeing all the teachers and get appreciated. They work so hard and sometimes go unnoticed, but it's good to have this event just to let them know that we're in their corner, we're cheering for them, and they're doing a great job in Buffalo.
You know what, it felt really good, yeah, just to even be nominated.
It's an honor to be here. I'm very humble. I have no idea who nominated me, but most of all, I'm just happy to be an educator. I've been an educator for over 42 years, so it really makes a difference.
It's an honor to be recognized in the work that I do. Like you said, it's been rough and coming back, but I love what I do, so I'm very honored to be nominated.
It is for sure. You know, we thought our year back was going to be a hard year, but honestly, it's been these next years that have been even more difficult, and with not just COVID, everything, all the things that have happened in our community, it's been a lot for our children. Dapper, oh my goodness. Oh, and the suit is textured. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it is a textured suit, and it is beautiful.
Feels great, really blessed. I wasn't expecting to ever get recognized for the work I do. I just love doing it, and being recognized is just a wonderful thing, so I'm really honored.
The Academic Talent Search Program is one of 5 federally funded TRIO programs established under the Title IV of the Higher Education Act of 1965. The mission of the Academic Talent Search Program is to identify qualified youth, traditionally identified as at risk, who are United States citizens, reside in the city of Buffalo, New York, are between the ages of 11 and 27, have completed the 5th grade and have a potential of education at the post-secondary level. Academic Talent Search program at Canisius College serves approximately 600 youth recruited from the Buffalo Public Schools. The program is committed to preparing our youth to successfully complete high school and go on to college. Visit our website at www.canisius.edu/talent. Call 716-888-3280.
It's a complete honor that somebody's, recognizing the work I do day in, day out for all my students.
I teach the children as a whole, so I'm looking at their academics and their social and emotional state and just trying to make them better people and make the world a more positive place.
Honorable April Baskin with us today. Tell me, what does this mean for you to be here?
It's a lot. I really feel like educators really need their own specific night to be highlighted. They don't always get included in what we call our first responders. And they are our frontline workers when it comes to building up our tomorrow, which is our youth. The future of our community is on the shoulders of our young people. And so the people who are responsible in cultivating our young people definitely deserve a night of glamour to be highlighted for all the work that they do.
I guess I would say I started teaching right at the start of the pandemic, so I have to say I used to make jokes that I would never, ever, be able to work from home once I became a teacher, and then that was obviously it all happened.
You know what, I'm honored. I'm honored to be here.
This jacket is beautiful. I was hoping you would turn my way. I've got to say, you are very well dressed, especially for a physical education teacher. You are clearing all of the stereotypes right now. This guy looks good. Can we take a moment to smile at the camera?
So tell me this, how important is education? You know it, you're on the board.
Yes.
But how important is it to our community?
Oh my God, this for Better Buffalo is probably a phenomenon that probably could be replicated. I think that teachers, when I look at the people who are getting awards, they are so ecstatic, they have their best outfits on.
You look amazing. The red dress is amazing, but I need to know more about this license plate purse. Let's show up the camera. Tell me more.
So we know every outfit has to have a statement. I was gonna wear Converse sneakers, but then, the dress was a little long. So this purse I actually got from my mom when I graduated high school in 1999. So I figured a great statement purse for tonight. This is one of my only nights to get dressed up in a while.
So to be nominated means that someone saw what you were doing and said, you know what, she's really making a difference. And I think she should be recognized. How did it feel to get that email?
Well, it was super exciting to think that somebody thought that I was making that much of a difference in my students' lives to be recognized. And I'm just really excited to honor my school and represent my school. It's a pretty small school. We're kind of like, a gem, a hidden gem in Buffalo. So I'm super proud to be representing Bilingual Center 33.
Yeah, West Church started in 1950 with 1 store and 10 employees.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, now they got 2,500 team members. They've sold over 1 million vehicles. And you think about the hard work and community support that takes.
Well, in high school, nobody knew me. I went to a junior college for a year, sent out 1,000 emails, and ended up with 1 offer.
Wow.
Yeah, but I had my family and a great team around me, and now look at us. No place I'd rather be.
Yeah, than right here, right now, at Team West Church. We are blessed.
Because I work with so many amazing people, and to be chosen from so many amazing people, I'm seriously so honored and humbled at the same time. But I just learn so much from the colleagues I work with, and I grow every day, so it's just so great. I love it.
What does excellence in education mean to you?
It means that we have equity, diversity, and inclusion. All of our children get an excellent education so they can contribute to the betterment of our city.
It feels wonderful. I feel very honored. I'm humbled. I'm blessed, grateful, thankful, all of the above.
I'm just so humbled and honored to be nominated among all my great colleagues. It just feels good.
It's such a thankless job, right?
It can be. At our school, we're very fortunate. At South Park High School, we have fabulous administrators, and they really make us feel comfortable. They let us teach, and that's a big one.
Say thank you so much for your commitment to the children and for doing what is right by them, even when it's not easy. And you are heroes for the work that you do. Thank you so much.
Absolutely heroes. Well, thank you so much for being here.
She brings me joy. She brings the classroom joy. She uplifts her students. She gives us opportunities. She's very supportive, and we look forward to that.
You are clearly doing a phenomenal job. That was pure love and admiration. Thank you. Do you have anything you'd like to say in response?
If it weren't for students like Eugene and the opportunity I have in Buffalo schools, I wouldn't be able to make these great connections with my students. And I really feel like it's a privilege to be able to work with the students that I do, where I do.
It all kind of starts and ends with education for young people. We always try to support Greater Buffalo. And although my day job is writing crime stories, my hobby is writing children's stories, so we're very excited.
So I teach a beginner-level Arabic course.
That's unique.
Yeah, thank you very much. And this is the first time they're offering a beginner-level Arabic course in my school. So a lot of my students are kind of branching out into the community, going to Arabic or halal shops and stuff like that. So that means a lot to me when they come back and they say, Mr. Stevens, I got a baklava from the Arabic store that you always go to, and I'm very happy when I hear that.
Very excited. I've presented the last few years, but I had to go down to WBBZ and do it in the studio, so it's great for it to be a live event.
The Excellence in Education Awards was a star-studded night of celebration presented by the Friends for a Better Buffalo, honoring teachers, principals, and support staff of Buffalo public, private, and charter schools. Hosted by Emily Lampa, co-host of AM Buffalo, and actor-producer Addison Henderson. Watch highlights of the show from the Montante Cultural Center on the campus of Canisius College, Sunday, May 21st at 5 p.m. on WBBZ-TV and the Excellence in Education Awards Facebook page. Presenting sponsors are the Canisius College Academic Talent Search Program, West Her Automotive, 7ABC, with support from these hometown organizations.
You are a vision in blue, and can I see that ponytail? Oh, it's so long and beautiful. You look fantastic today. Clearly, you knew what color to wear.
In a very challenging time, but I feel like we have great leadership in our school district that really has been risen to the challenge and helped kids to get through this. I think we are in a unique position because our school district had a commitment to social emotional learning before the pandemic, and I think that our kids are very resilient because of that.
Value education, it's very important that we are here to highlight excellence and be a part of that, and so we're glad to be a part of this important event tonight.
It's been hard for our children socially, emotionally. How is it leading a school coming out of such despair and uncertainty?
That's a great question. One of the things West Hurdle focuses on, and I know the district does too, Dr. Morrell and her team has done a wonderful job, and our Student Support Services Department with providing us with social emotional learning strategies and all kinds of lessons for our students. Really top notch. So it's working, so we just have to keep doing it each and every day, show up for our students, and just give them our best shot for the day.
Or is fashion a big highlight for you? Is that something you enjoy?
Actually, no, it's not. It's just something that I do to please my wife.
Well, you're doing a good job pretending right now, and kudos to the wife. This is quite the jacket, but tonight's about you. What is your name and where are you from?
Well, my name is Damaris Johnson,
Yes.
and I'm a presenter tonight. So really, I like to think that it's about the coaches and those who are receiving the awards.
Well said. And what does being here tonight mean to you? What does it mean to be a presenter?
Well, it means a lot because I get the honor of presenting to these great accomplished coaches and the things that they've done to help our youth prepare for the future. So I'm excited to be able to do that.
Educator is one of the most important things besides being a pastor of the church, because our children need to be shaped and molded, and that's what they do as educators. They're building our future. They're depositing the necessary tools that they need in order to be successful. So this is an outstanding event, and they need to be, again, awarded for their accomplishments. They do a great job. I would never want to be a school teacher. I'm glad I'm a pastor, but listen, they do an excellent job, and they need to be appreciated.
To give back, it's the greatest job in the world. And now as a professor and a chair, I get to shape the next generation of teachers, and it's an honor, actually.
So nice to be recognized, because as a teacher, you don't really go into it expecting to ever be recognized. So when you get a little pat on the back, you're like, I guess I'm doing something right.
Since 2015, the Friends for a Better Buffalo organization, founded by Terrence and Nina Hurd, has supported families in the city of Buffalo, New York, and across the country, supporting the Buffalo Public Schools, community residents, and various City of Buffalo churches, organizing food drives, back-to-school fundraisers, and giveaways. Friends for a Better Buffalo is even helping people in other states with water for Flint, Michigan, help for hurricane victims, and even tree planting initiatives. With so much more, including the important scholarship programs for deserving students and the premier Excellence in Education event. Thanks to our dedicated committee members for their hard work and support. And it's real easy to become a friend. Find out how on our website, friendsforabetterbuffalo.com. Welcome to the Friends for a Better Buffalo 4th Annual Excellence in Education Awards Red Carpet Preview. Presented by Friends for a Better Buffalo, with presenting sponsors West Her Automotive, Canisius College Academic Talent Search Program, WBBZ-TV 7 ABC, and thanks to a host of businesses for their support of teachers, principals, and support staff at Buffalo Public, Private, and Charter Schools. Now, on to the Red Carpet Show.
You know, this was a rough couple of years, you know, coming back from COVID, the talks. Wow.
So 2 C's in my life, COVID and cancer.
Wow.
Really thankful to be back.
That's an amazing testament and testimony to life and resilience and health and well-being, and still able to give. And someone saw what you were doing and said, she's excellent. How did it feel to get that email?
Oh my word. It's just like what you said. It's a testimony within itself that God allowed me to come back and for someone to still find value in what I do. So yeah, I was super excited.
Wow.
And I'm excited to be here on tonight.
Just the bonds that we have this year. I have a relatively smaller class this year, and they just, I don't know, it all just works. Everything about my room works. We just finished our ELA exam and our math exam, and you know, I'm really confident that they did very well. You know, the hard work that they put in with me is just, you know, I put in the hard work, they give me the hard work back, so it's great.
Means everything. We just think so highly of the educators in our area, and we couldn't do what we do without their support. So we're really grateful to be here.
Honestly, I felt absolutely honored. You know, I tell the students I don't switch it up no matter who comes in my class. So just the fact that somebody loved and valued and honored my raw authenticity in the classroom, it was such an honor because, you know, I do this for our students. It's not for me. Any teachers will tell you it's not about money. It's about the outcome in the future. Just like math functions, we input good, out will come great citizens.
And it brings me back to like high school days, like let's go get fancy. But it means more because it makes me like really take a step back at what I'm doing for the kids, and it's humbling. So it's actually a super cool experience.
This year we're finally starting to see some sense of normalcy. But we've seen a complete paradigm shift of what school looks like completely, right? Because we were in and we are in uncharted waters, like we've never experienced that before. So it's certainly something different for the children. And as the instructional leader, different for me as well, right? None of us were immune to COVID.
Yeah.
So you were learning how to lead in something that was unprecedented. But by the grace of God, we made it.
That I have with students, their families, making a difference not just within a classroom, but a whole entire building, school building.
Oh my God, I was like really nervous, and like I didn't know why she was sending me the email. At first I thought it was spam. I was like, what is going on? And then I found out that I was really nominated, and I'm like, well, who nominated me? Like, oh my God.
Representing 2 of my cousins.
Oh my goodness. And are they up for nominations today? Oh, you must be such a proud cousin. Oh, well, thank you so much for being here. What does it mean to you to have them nominated?
It means a whole lot. It means education is a must, and they're doing exactly what they're called to do.
We don't even ask for it, right? We do the work we do, we do, and then it's like, all of a sudden, it's like, here you go. It just makes you feel proud. It's, you're touching somebody somewhere, so.
Second Cup is the most fun that we have all day. A really unique, wonderful opportunity where we have to interact with all of you. And it's a coming together of ideas, kind of a melting pot of views and conversation, and it all happens within 25 minutes.
It's the only time we're doing the news that we get to hear from you. We get to hear your viewpoints. And it lets us talk about fun things, but we can also touch on some serious topics and really hit breaking news if something's going on.
Thankful for being a part of this community. It's a small community here, but we are a village here, and it takes a village to go about growing a nation in a sense. So truly appreciate that. Thank you.
We're involved with early education, and we're also involved with after school, how important after school is, and technical training.
Amazing.
So very involved with and understand it's the foundation of a city.
Yes.
And very important.
Congratulations on being nominated. Thank you for what you do. I've got to tell you, you look fantastic. This is a beautiful dress. I love the pleating. What do you like about being a principal?
I think how we get to impact students' lives, especially in this very difficult and challenging time. They need positive role models, and that's what we strive to be for all of our students and families, are just positive role models.
Overwhelmed. I really am. Very emotional. I just go to do my job every day, and for someone to take that time, it really means a lot.
Wow.
It really has sparked something in me that, it's been a hard couple years, and, I was starting to question it, and this really kind of firms up that, yes, I am supposed to be here, and I am supposed to be here.
So amazing.
Told myself I wasn't going to cry.
That I always have lived by since I got into education back a long time ago at Buffalo State College, and it is an unknown author, but it says to teach is to touch lives forever. And although the teacher, it was intended to talk about the teacher being the one who touched lives forever, I feel blessed and fortunate to know that every student, every staff member, or any teacher that I've encountered has touched my life forever.
Literacy is everything. If you don't have your literacy skills, pretty much everything else is a struggle. So really making sure that those students are supported from a young age, and reading on grade level is kind of the key to educational success.
It is really an honor just to even be nominated. I mean, there's so many great teachers in Buffalo, and just to be nominated and being recognized, it really means a lot.
It's an escape. So a lot of the kids I mentor are from the East Side and Lower East Side, and in education I'm the first college graduated in my family. I realized how important it was for education to be a part of my life. So be able to do whatever it is you want to do.
The Excellence in Education Awards was a star-studded night of celebration presented by the Friends for a Better Buffalo, honoring teachers, principals, and support staff of Buffalo Public, Private, and Charter Schools. Hosted by Emily Lampa, co-host of AM Buffalo, and actor-producer Addison Henderson. Watch highlights of the show from the Montante Cultural Center on the campus of Canisius College. Sunday, May 21st at noon on WBBZ-TV 7 ABC. Presenting sponsors are the Canisius College Academic Talent Search Program, Western Automotive, 7 ABC, with support from these hometown organizations.
It's everything for me to be nominated. I have a really big job teaching 5 through 12, and especially teaching orchestra. I feel like oftentimes it's a little overlooked. So the fact that me being so early in my career and so young, and the fact that my work is already being recognized is really, really nice, and just makes me feel like, yes, I'm doing something.
That's it.
Nice, very validating.
The students are actually more open to learning. They may have some gaps. That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll work with that. But they're really, honestly, my students at my school are the most wonderful kids ever. I really feel blessed.
Second grade for me is the kids are grown enough to do things independently and to really explain their cultures and ask each other questions. So for me, it really is my favorite grade.
Cool. So we're doing a musical next week. It's core of our programming, so I feel appreciated. The kids love it. It's a rewarding job, and it's a really, really positive atmosphere where I'm at.
Super honored. I was not expecting it one bit, but just thankful, honored. I felt super blessed. The work that I do is because it's in my heart, and I like to help people, in particular kids. So I didn't expect recognition for it. So it felt really good, and I'm very super appreciative.
I was very surprised, very, very surprised.
Wow.
So I'm very thankful that my teachers thought to do that for me.
Yes. Well, congratulations.
We noticed a change in our students. But with that change, I noticed that we just need to give them more love.
Yeah. And that's obviously why you're nominated. Keep doing what you're doing.
I was still in disbelief. It was just shock, but really just pure joy for getting that recognition for all the work that I'm doing, whether people see it or not,
It's awesome.
Important. Right? Education means everything to me, and I believe that that's the backbone of our society, of our country.
Yeah.
It's giving young people the opportunity to achieve their fullest potential through education.
Yes.
Right? And so we're incredibly grateful for Terrence and Nina because they help lift up our educators.
Yes.
Right? We can't do what we need to do without our educators.
Can't do it.
To put my all into what I do, so to get recognized for that, it's an honor. It is.
All right, tell me, why are you supporting her? Tell me what's important about what she does.
I do. She does a lot. I'm just here to support Cass because she is genuine and passionate about the kids in Buffalo, our kids, but her kids specifically. She's a first-year administrator, and she works very, very hard.
What would you say to any aspiring teachers?
And we need you in the field of education. You have no idea what an impact you can have on future generations. So I encourage you to just keep at it, and we always need great dynamic teachers.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, we do the work. Unlike hairdressers or the makeup artists, you don't get that instant, oh, I love what you do.
That's right.
They come back 20 years later.
That's right.
Oh, Ms. House, I really appreciate. So to get this now, to get my flowers while I'm still in the game, that's an awesome feeling.
It's an amazing feeling.
It really is.
Do you have anything you'd like to say to all the finalists tonight?
Well, just think about it. You're the top epsilon of what you do because you're a finalist. And everybody who's a finalist in my book is really a winner.